Good, beautiful morning, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. My name is William Michael Forbes, and I'm a spiritual medium, a channel, and an intuitive life coach. And today I have with me the energy of Archangel Metatron on the fact that right now we are undergoing genetic transmutation on this planet. There's a process of genetic transmutation going on this planet. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We're going to wait a couple minutes for people to come on board because there's some very important messages I have to share with you. One of them is in particular about a person pretending to be me on internet who has been apparently messaging some of my followers on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook. This individual has blocked me, so I cannot do much, but I have reported them to the proper authorities. Now, this scammer has basically duplicated my account with one variation. I'm going to show you that variation in just a moment. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, good morning. Hello, Kira. Hello, JJGG. Hello, Rainbow Warrior Patty. Okay, so this person has essentially duplicated my TikTok account. They've accumulated a total of 3,000 followers using my name and my image and my videos and calling their account TikTok backup account. I want to be clear. I will not direct message you or solicit from you directly, period. Any products or services that I have to offer are offered only through my website or if I discuss them with you here on this channel. But I'm going to put a picture up on the screen of the scammer and what their channel looks like, and I'll explain to you the subtle differences between what their channel is and what my channel is. So this is a message I got from one of my followers. So this is a message I got from one of my followers, and I posted this on my TikTok channel. It says, beware of the username circled in blue. That's the username they're using on TikTok. It's at William_Michael with two eyes on Michael. There's two eyes on Michael. If you're on my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see what I'm putting up on the screen. If you're on my TikTok channel, you can scoot over to my YouTube channel and see what's up on the screen right now. But I have posted this on my TikTok channel. So they have the exact same username, except they put two eyes in the word Michael. So it's William_Michael with two eyes _Forbes. And that's on TikTok. So this is a message I got from somebody who said this person is messaging me directly. And I think you should know, I think they're scamming you. You're absolutely correct. And thank you so much for showing me that. Now, the other screenshot I want to show you, this is what their account actually looks like. And it's a pretty darn good fraud. The only difference is I don't have a backup TikTok channel. So that's what they've called this. I'll put this up on screen. Again, I will post this image on TikTok. So on TikTok, what they've put down is the exact same picture as my original TikTok channel. They've basically cloned my TikTok channel and opened up a new account. They now have 3,052 followers. Again, if you look at the username, is different. It's at William_Michael with two eyes _Forbes. So you can see this is a very, very good backup. And down here it says, Toronto Medium, you're not alone. Thoughts, emotions are not you. My backup page. This is not my backup page. For those of you on TikTok, I do not have a backup TikTok page. So if you come across this channel, please block this individual, report this individual. My wife has already reported them. Several other people have already reported them. But please block this individual. Do not react or respond to any of their instant or direct messages. I want to make certain that nobody in my name scams anybody, period. So please, if you're on YouTube watching this or you're on Facebook watching this, please report this individual to, if you have got a TikTok channel, report them to TikTok. Remember, this is almost identical to my page. The difference is in the username, it's two eyes instead of one eye in Michael, as you can see on the image up there. Again, this is not the first time that somebody's tried to use me as a patsy for their scams. This has also happened on YouTube. This has also happened on other dating sites over the last 5 or 6 years. People have been impersonating me and stealing money using my images and information. So please, 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 wherever you are, block that channel, report them to TikTok. And if you suspect any fraudulent activity, please notify me or the appropriate authorities in your region or country, please. I don't want anybody being harmed or hurt when somebody's using my image or likeness in any way, shape, or form. So please. Also, we only go live on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I will respond to your questions. I will, if you send me questions you got on YouTube, my YouTube channel, or TikTok, if you got a question you want to ask me, I will do the best I can to channel the answer for you. For the most part, those questions are done live. If you want to book an actual reading with me, do so through my website, WilliamMichaelForbes.com, and go through the proper system there. And then you can book a reading from my official site. Again, I apologize if anybody in any way, shape, or form has been harmed by this individual or manipulated by them. I apologize to my followers who have been misled and received messages from it. And thank you so much for letting me know and telling me about this individual. If you suspect anybody is pretending to be me using my image or likeness, please let me know. Let the respective authorities in your country, district, region, state, province know that this individual is doing this as well. That being said, I'm really both excited and honored that I get a chance today to bring to you the energy of Archangel Metatron on the current genetic transmutation that has been underway now since the earlier part of this century. But the acceleration in this process of genetic manipulation is increasing rapidly. Over the next few days, there are going to be several intense bursts of energy. Science would call them, these bursts of energy, photon intrusion, X-ray, increases in X-ray flux, increases in ultraviolet radiation, increases in electron flow from the sun. Doesn't matter what science is calling it. These are elements being directed at Earth to alter and change the genetic structures of various life forms on this planet. Please understand, this is actually going on right now. Over the next few days, what is going to happen is there's going to be an increase in a number of things psychologically, mentally, emotionally, and physically if you are not properly prepared. What we want to do is at least give you some fundamental things that you can do over the next few days, and perhaps even continue doing them beyond the next few days, to prepare your body and to prepare your mind for what is coming and what is going to increase coming. These ascension energies, these transformative energies that are altering our genetics, they're altering our psychology, they're altering our spiritual consciousness. These energies are doing this. How do you think new life forms have emerged on this planet over the last 4.3 billion years? New life forms come and new life forms go. How is that possible? Science would tell you that it's a process of interactive evolution, and yes, that is a factor. But the sun, which receives energy from the galactic center, alters and changes according to the energy it receives. It then transmits the changes that it goes through and directs those changes into the planetary system. These changes in the energy of the planetary system begin to alter and adjust the genetic structure, ecological makeup of the different various species on this planet. In this case, particularly the human species, so that the dominant emotional state, the dominant psychological state, is going to be amplified positively or negatively, depending on what it is. If you are in predominantly a negative emotional state, then you must learn to train your mind and body to be not in a predominantly negative state. It's important that you train your mind and body into a state closer to love and away from a state of fear. Those that are more predisposed to exist in a state of fear will have expressions of anger, frustration, guilt, shame, confusion, these will be amplified. Whatever your dominant emotional state is during these increases in these energy, that dominant emotional state will be amplified unless you take some form of remedial action, which I will describe to you in but a few minutes. Likewise, the dominant positive or high energy state that you're in will also likewise be amplified by these incoming energies. There is no hiding from these energies. They are affecting everybody according to what you have in your store. That is what you hold in your mind and in your subconscious mind, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. What you hold in your house, your body-mind system, is going to be amplified. Some of the ways you can begin to ameliorate or correct some of the negative tendencies that you may be harboring in your subconscious mind, some of the negative tendencies you may be harboring in your physical body, which are connected to what's inside your subconscious mind, is a process called meditation. And meditation is not a complex mystical process. There are simple, easy to apply mechanisms to begin to train yourself, no matter what your current state of mind is. You can begin to retrain your mind and your body from one vibrational state into another through the simple act of breath, the simple act of your breathing. That is, you direct your body to breathe. And as you direct your body to breathe, you are asserting a different authority or autonomy over your own physiology. Likewise, this process of utilizing your breath will correspondingly begin to change your internal psychology, both consciously and subconsciously. The function of your breath is something that you yourself can assert over your own body. That is, when you take a long, slow, deep breath, you, beautiful soul that you are actually interacting with and changing the structure of your body simply by utilizing the function of your breath. That is, if you draw a slow, deep breath in, you are now monitoring and regulating the functions of your body by drawing your breath in, holding your breath for a few moments, and when you exhale, you release and you allow your body and your mind to relax with your breath. And much to your surprise, even if your mind is a little disturbed or frustrated or anxious right now, this application of your breath, when done slowly and deliberately, will begin to affect a change in your mind and body simultaneously, because you are now applying the ability of your own authority to affect the matter of your body. So that breath you take slow and deep, this begins the process of preparing your body to move into a non-resistant state to these incoming energies, so they can move through you or be integrated according to the state of your consciousness as a function of your own choice and free will. The state of your consciousness can be allowed to run as it is on its own, or you may begin to modulate and change the function of your own psychology and energy or emotional state. The function of deliberately and intentionally using your breath to modulate the way your body is operating, to modulate and alter the way your mind is functioning through the application of your breath. You can begin to prepare your body so that these incoming energies will not amplify anything negative within your biology or within your psychology. These energies are non-judgmental. These energies are non-judgmental. They simply come to the system of your own body, and they are amplifying what is already there. If you alter what is there, you will alter the way in which these incoming energies that are genetically restructuring life on this planet, you can alter how they will impact and affect you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, from either a state of fear to a state of love, or from a state of love to a state of fear. You can go either way in the process. But if you are consciously and deliberately engaged in placing both your body and mind into a state of calm, a state of peace, a state of compassion, a state of kindness, then these energies will receive this energy, and those energies that you hold in you shall be amplified and increased. Likewise, if you are holding or harboring anger or fear or distrust in your mind and heart, these energies will be amplified likewise. You are seeing this happen on the planet quite frequently. All of the things you are seeing unfold around you are not random events unfolding by chance, but effects of these energies offered to each and every individual upon this planet, that they may elevate themselves closer to their highest state of being, which is love, or diminish themselves to their lowest expressions of fear. All of the social and political machinations that you see unfolding upon your planet day are products of these incoming energies, and many of the individuals, those of in your halls of power and control, many of these individuals are not aware at all that they are being influenced in this fashion, but are simply playing out the influences that they hold and harbor in their own hearts. Their greed, their lust, their sexual objectification of individuals, these positions of control, authority, and power, harming individuals, are not random events, but products of what is held in the hearts and minds of those individuals, so executing behaviors as to cause harm to others. And likewise, those that are doing good upon this earth, they too shall be increased in the benefits of their actions. That is, what good you shall hold in your heart and mind shall be increased. What evil you hold in your heart and mind shall be increased. There is no middle ground in this process of transmutation that you see unfolding in this world before you right now. Right now, these incoming energies will amplify what you hold in your mind and in your heart. And if you're holding love in your heart, then this shall be multiplied. If you're holding fear in your heart, then this shall be multiplied. This is a process of non-judgmental transmutation, coming from a source of consciousness that functions on the condition that its only function is to give. The only function of life is to give. What you hold in your heart shall be increased. If you surrender what is in your heart, then what you hold in your heart shall be decreased. If you surrender your anger, if you surrender your fear, if you teach your mind and body to be in a state of quiet, calm, peaceful, open receptivity, having your consciousness leaning more towards love and compassion and kindness, then this shall be increased for you. And the benefits of these will be evident by your experience, as equally as you see the destruction and mayhem occurring on this planetary system right now is a direct product of those that hold in their hearts the anger, the fear, the greed, the guilt, the shame in their own consciousness. What you hold in your heart shall be increased. What you release from your heart shall be decreased. Release your fear, release your anger, release your judgment, release your rage, let it go. This simple process, especially over these next upcoming 4-day period, to get your body into a position where it is relaxed, open, and receptive, to draw your attention onto conceptions of love and goodness, to hold your attention on conceptions of love and goodness, to relinquish your attention from conceptions other than love. Other elements that you will need to consider over these few days. Remember, please, that the function of your breath and the authority over your own mind and body are absolute unto you if you so choose to accept that authority. That is, when you tell your body to sit down and you tell your body to breathe slowly and deeply and relax, that it is designed by nature to follow your instructions. Likewise, your mind. If you say to your mind when you breathe, relax, be still, be quiet, be peaceful, move towards love, compassion, kindness, your mind likewise will follow the nature and quality of your own attentions and produce precise and corresponding effects in your experience while in this physical dimension. Things that you want to include with this practice of meditation. Again, sitting down for at least 20 minutes every day where you simply put your body into a position where it is still and quiet and peaceful. And you keep your body thusly for at least 20 minutes. Use the breath of your body to keep it gently still and quiet. And as you continue in this application, your mind and body will begin to yield themselves to you if you are patient enough, if you are calm enough, if you're gentle enough in speech. That is, you speak to your mind and body, not from anger and not from fear, but you speak to your body gently as a loving mother or father would their child in need. Speak to your body in this fashion, thusly. Secondarily, the other element you want to consider is this substance you call water. To drink good, clean, fresh water from springs, water that has been properly treated, and make certain that your body is properly hydrated, as the functions of these energies are going to interact with the function of both your psychology and your biology, therefore altering and changing the electrical functioning in your system. You want to ensure that your body has the proper resources, the proper electrical conductive substance, in this case, the substance of water, which is a very good conductor for your body, and to have the body properly hydrated. So this process of transformation and transmutation can happen with the least amount of resistance. If you are in a state of dehydration, there will be resistance to the flow of electrical energy and the transportation of essential chemicals and nutrients throughout your body. They're a part of that electrical process. Third, and certainly not the least element to consider, is to make certain you make time to smile as frequently as you can, to take time to smile, to become the energy of a smile. You do not need to do it so much outside, but if you make your body smile, you change the function of it instantaneously. If you smile, you change the function of your body instantaneously with a smile. But these three things, teaching your body to be still and quiet, to shift the energy of your mind from fear to love, to ensure that your body is properly hydrated, to make certain you take time to allow your body to smile, to direct your body to smile, elevating the energy of your body up, or whether your energy of your body is elevated down. This energy that is incoming to this physical dimension right now is non-judgmental. What you hold in your mind and your heart shall be increased. Whether that is good or not so good, what you hold in your mind and heart shall be increased. And you have authority over your mind and body to alter what it is you hold in your mind and heart, in the function of directing your body to relax, to breathe, to be still, to be quiet, to be peaceful. In your directing your mind and body in this fashion, this shall be amplified. Peace shall grow within you. If you choose to harbor your attention upon your fear and your uncertainty, your angers and your frustration, then these too will also be increased. As you can see, the difference of individuals upon this planet based on what they hold in their heart. You can see by their greed, you can see by their wars, you can see by the suffering in the streets, what each man holds in their heart. What each of you holds in your heart is evidenced by the experiences you are engaged in. Those who hold anger and judgment and fear in their heart will experience a life of anger and judgment and fear, which can be changed at any moment. You may surrender your anger, you may surrender your judgment, you may surrender your fear, and in its wake leave the function of love, compassion, and kindness. But you cannot escape that what you sow, you shall reap. You cannot escape that what you sow, what you hold in your mind and in your heart, you shall reap. But you may change the crop that you have sown in your mind. If you have held anger in your heart, you may release it. If you hold judgment in your heart, you may release it. You may pull that seed, that idea out by the root and release it. The function of your breath is the foundation upon which you can begin to restructure your mind and your body to be in alignment to the higher expressions of these energies in their function of love rather than in their function of fear. Now, either of these energies, love or fear, will cause changes in your experience of this physical dimension. The functions of fear are very precise in how they will affect you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, globally, individually, as equally as the functions of love will do the same. They will affect you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, globally. You cannot escape the responsibility of your own consciousness and how you use it in this physical dimension. And while this dimension is temporary from the perspective of a single lifetime, it is significantly longer in duration and time from the perspective of your spiritual nature, which is far more embracing of time and space. That is, you as a consciousness experience time very differently than your mind and body do. And your body experiences time and space very differently than your mind does. But we simply wanted to ensure that you had the proper understanding of what to do in these coming days with these ascension energies that are coming into your planet. So many different life forms have come and gone upon this planet. Great tall giants, trees greater than you've ever seen in this dimensional time space. But all of these things are products of this induction of energy into this physical fabric of time and space. Understand, these great beasts that you labeled as dinosaurs, the great giants that you know existed, the individuals that you call these fantastical creatures called fairies and dragons and gnomes and many different creatures have come and gone, shifted in dimensions of time and space, shifted in and out of phase with where you are. But these things have all come about by the influx of these energies that alter and change the conditions of manifestation into which you find yourself living right now. So you may be shaped by love or you may be shaped by fear, but you cannot escape being shaped. But you may participate in your own shaping. So what you will choose to give attention to in your mind, what you choose to hold in your heart, these will be the things that shape your experience. Your world as a species is being shaped and changed by these energies. You may become conscious of what I'm saying as a fact, or you may simply reject it and experience your life as you currently do. But you always have free will to reassign the way in which you will utilize energy, to reassign the way in which you will utilize energy to manufacture the experiences of your existence while in this function of time and space. You are not that body that you are living in, but you are experiencing the effects of the creative consciousness that is you through that body. You are not the thinking mind, you are the awareness aware of the thinking mind. You are a soul, a spiritual entity of universal love and light. It's your true nature. But that you may assert authority over mind and body, mind and matter, to induce the experience of creation for yourself, to understand your causal relationship with time, space, and matter, to understand that you are in the image and likeness of a creative intelligence that said, "Be as I am, for I have made you." Understand this. And so we find ourselves now at this place of ascension. You know, in the book of Revelations, they talk about the end times. It's not the end times, it's the transformation times. You know, there's so many things that have been put out to terrify you. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you understand your nature, that you are a creating intelligence, you're a creator. You came here to learn the function of creation. Then there's nothing to fear. Just be mindful of what it is you give attention to in your mind, what you support in the world. The functions of anger and the functions of fear, the functions of love, the functions of compassion, they reap very different elements of experience. Anger, fear, guilt, shame, love, compassion, kindness, joy. Each bears forth its own fruit as your experiences. That is, the experiences that you're having are the products of either love or fear. What then would you hold in your heart more, love or fear? You must decide this. It cannot be decided for you. You are a free, sentient, moral consciousness, able to articulate creatively what your experiences will or will not be. Thank you, Metatron. For those of you that are driving, I'm with the energy of Archangel Metatron, and he's talking about what's coming in these next 4 days. A massive increase in ascension energy. He's calling it genetic transmutation of the planet and the people upon it. And that the way and state of mind that you're in right now is going to be amplified. That is, if you're in a state of joy, your joy will be increased and multiplied. If you're in a state of rage and anger, that'll be multiplied. So what you're seeing on the planet, these wars and the greed and all these things, these are products of the minds of those individuals that are so indoctrinated themselves into that state of being and forgotten that they're in anger, they're in fear, they're in control, they're in authority, they're in power, and they believe that they are what they are. Before I go any further, I want to repeat the announcement that was made earlier in the broadcast. For those of you on TikTok, there is somebody who's been created another channel in my name, but there's a variance. I'm going to tell you what the variance is. And for those of you that are on YouTube and Facebook that are joining us right now, I'm going to put this picture up on the screen. So this person has created this account on TikTok. I haven't learned how to move that to one side or the other, so you'll just have to accept the way it is right now. So they've created an account that appears to be a duplicate of my TikTok account with the same name, William Michael Forbes, on the top. But the username below the picture is different. So their username on TikTok is at William_Michael with 2 I's. They've changed the name Michael to have 2 I's. So it's at William_Michael with 2 I's _Forbes. They now have gathered 3,052 followers in my name. If you know anybody following that account, please report them, block them, ban them. They've been reaching out and direct messaging people that are my followers on TikTok. Also, they put underneath here that this is my backup page. It is not my backup page. I do not have a backup page on TikTok. The channel you're watching right now is my only TikTok channel that I broadcast live from on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I also received this message from somebody who first informed me about this several days ago, and I put there, beware of the username circled in blue. He or she is impersonating me and soliciting money. They've accumulated 3,000 plus followers. They have added an extra I in Michael. Let others know and report him to TikTok. I have also reported him. My wife has reported him, and others have reported him. So please, if you're on TikTok listening to this, you can simply search the TikTok name _William or William_Michael with 2 I's _Forbes, and you'll get to his channel. Make certain you either unfollow him or at the very least report him. And if you get any messages, direct messages from this individual, do not respond. If you want to communicate to me, if you want to ask me a question directly on my TikTok channel or my YouTube channel, you can always do that. You can also use the Linktree link in my description box and get that information. So please be mindful. It's not the first time I've had somebody impersonate me over the years and taken advantage of innocent people. So please, please, please make certain you're not following this individual or any other individual that pretends to be me. You can always come to one of my live shows. I look like this. This is me. That picture they're using is my picture. They've duplicated my account on TikTok. So please report them to TikTok, but make certain you report them with the right name. It's William_Michael with 2 I's. So MIICHAEL _Forbes. And please always double check to make certain that the source you're communicating with is actually the source. I knew one woman who was actually duped by somebody using my pictures over a period of 2 years. She thought she was having a relationship with me for over 2 years. And then she found a live event that I was doing and found out that this man had been taking advantage of her for over 2 years and stole a bunch of money from her and made her life very, very difficult and did her a lot of harm. That's not the first time that's happened. That's just the most recent one. This is now the most recent, but please be careful. I will not DM you unless it's in response to you directly messaging me. And you can always verify or validate by coming into one of my live shows, Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays, or Saturdays, and verify that you are in fact communicating with me, please. And again, you can still ask your questions. I don't mind doing that. But I really want to make certain that, there's 3,000 followers on that person's channel. That concerns me. So please, anybody you know that's following this person, anybody you know that's being misled by them, tell them to report this individual to the TikTok authorities, please. Thank you so much. And again, on Facebook, watch out, because there are people that have impersonated me on both Facebook and on other dating sites. They've used my images. So please be careful. I'm married. I'm very happily married. I don't need to go on dating sites. Thank you so much. So back to what Metatron was saying earlier, it's really important these coming days that you learn to train your mind and body. You have to teach your mind and body, because the world has made your mind and body up, okay? Look at most of what we're thinking and believing is not even ours. It was given to us. The information I channel, I receive. If I receive information, I can tell if its vibration is going to uplift or harm. So you can always know if the information you're transmitting or receiving is of a higher vibrational nature or a lower vibrational nature. You always want to make certain, especially now, that you're aligning to information and ideas of a higher vibrational nature. That is in the frequency of love versus the frequency of fear. And again, what he's saying about drinking water, teaching your body to be quiet. This is such an important thing. They don't teach you this in schools. They natter useless gobbledygook into the minds of children. They put useless gobbledygook into the minds of children now. And now these children, their minds are filled with gobbledygook, and their children are growing up to be confused teenagers and even more confused adults, because they're not being taught to think or reason. They're simply being told, listen to what we say and believe it. Please learn to teach your own mind and your own body to be your servant and not your master. It's not as difficult as what conventional woke psychology is teaching people. Your emotions and thoughts are amenable to your direction. That is, your thoughts and your emotions are designed to be amenable to your direction. In other words, if you got a lot of fear and anger in your mind, you can change it. If you got a lot of anxiety and depression in your body, you can change it. You can learn the process of teaching your mind and body to be your servant and not your master. Most of the information that people are getting about anger and fear, look at any TV show. They're trying to keep you in fear. Anyway, I'm digressing into other things. I don't want to do that. But listen to what Metatron said. Use the breath of your body to relax it. Use the breath of your body to quiet your mind. Use that place where your mind and body are quiet to start to teach them to be closer to a function of love, compassion, kindness, playfulness. Learn to keep your mind and body under your authority, not the authority of some TV show or some actor or some educational program that does not have your best interests at heart. You know, so many of you are encouraged to do things like go to college, and then you walk out of college in debt. You become a debt slave. Anyway, water, meditation. Meditation is not complex. Teaching your body to be quiet is not that difficult. Teaching your mind to be still is not that difficult. You simply have to know how to direct your body to breathe. The key is your breath. The key is your breath. Slow, deep breathing while giving your mind and body instructions. So you're breathing slowly and deeply, and you're saying to the body and saying to the mind, be still, be quiet, be peaceful. With each breath, you can give your body new instruction. Become quieter, calmer, more peaceful. And as you talk to your mind and body like that, they'll listen and they'll start to respond. You'll start to feel your anxiety or frustration or nervousness begins to diminish as you direct your mind and body to relax. Now, they've taught me to do this, and it's very useful to be able to take a slow, deep breath and shift your energy in an instant and no longer be subjective to what the world is telling you to think, feel, or believe, to realize you can reclaim your own mind. And these ascension energies that are coming in, they're only going to amplify what you hold in your mind and heart. If you're holding anger, that will be amplified. You're holding joy, that will be amplified. And if you're smiling, you're going to change your energy instantly. I want to thank Metatron for being present with us. Let's get to some questions. Questions and answers. Good morning. Oh, lots and lots of comments today. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Yeah, thank you so much. I've been watching all of the, thank you for your support, guys. Thank you so much for all the comments that are coming in. I'm going to try and get some Q&A now. There's a lot here. Yes, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, where you are. Someone else saying, yes, they tried adding me, got the extra. Thank you so much. Yeah, please tell others that this scammer and you'll tell the channel, because it says my backup channel. I don't have a backup channel on TikTok. It looks identical to the TikTok channel I'm on right now when I'm not on. Their channel looks almost identical, but you'll be able to tell their username is different by one eye. They put Michael with two eyes instead of one eye. So watch out for that scammer. Report them to TikTok, please. Block them. Do not respond to them. Again, your questions, we answer as many questions as we possibly can here. And they don't do live shows, but they are reaching out to people to try and manipulate. So watch out for them. Just scrolling here. Oh, wow, got so many questions. Hello, Rainbow Warrior. Love and gratitude for Metatron. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for that super chat. Another super chat, one from Rainbow Warrior. Thank you so much for that 1111. Thank you, GGJJ. Thank you so much for that 999. Do my guides recommend I take iodine supplement for my health and vitality? Wow, you might want to. I'm being told to tell you to look into yes. It will be helpful in conjunction with iron-rich foods. Iron-rich foods. In conjunction with those, you'll find the assimilation of the iodine will be most beneficial in this way. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much, JG. Love and gratitude to you too. Thank you. Question from Minaj. Yeah. Somebody's got the extra I in the name. Yes, got to be hyperventilate. Thank you, Elle. Thank you for sharing that on TikTok. Question from Minaj. My youngest daughter is suffering from persistent cough, and I pray daily to the angels for her healing, but no healing happens. Is there anything the angels want me to know regarding this? I'm not sure the age of your daughter, but I'm being told right now, the idea is not to get rid of the persistent cough. It's very important you understand. You're trying to get rid of this cough. Your energy is on the cough, not on the healing, not on the beautiful, clear breath. When you place your hands upon her throat and chest in this fashion, simply think and speak these words. All is becoming still and calm and beautiful. All is becoming still and calm and beautiful. Let these words mold and shape the consciousness of your daughter. Let her receive this from you. But if you continue to persist in trying to get rid of that cough, you are actually increasing the cough because your focus is upon it. But to focus on beautiful, smooth, peaceful breathing, ideas like these, you want to add energy to what you wish to see increased. Add your attention to what you wish to see increased so that it will increase. Let us send our love, our compassion, our gentleness, our vitality. Let the energy of vitality, of clarity, of freedom be imparted into her body, into her lungs, into her blood, into her heart and mind. Let her receive our peace. Let her receive our joy as her own. You must understand the nature of your thinking mind is what will coordinate, organize the nature and quality of what you ask for. The way in which you use your thinking mind will do this. Wow, thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, guys. Someone's asking, is my husband on the right path? Any message for him? Yes, he is. Tell him to relinquish the fear. Every time every time he's uncertain about doing something, he has to release that. Anytime he starts to feel uncertain, have him take a breath and release his uncertainty. Literally, you can do that with a single breath. If you feel uncertain, you can literally go and release the energy of uncertainty from your body. You can release the energy of fear from your body. You can release the energy of anger from your body just by deliberately and consciously breathing with the intention of releasing it. It's really simple. They keep telling me this again and again. Tell people how simple it is. It is not difficult to heal your own mind and body if you understand the nature of how your mind and body are designed to work under your direction. Your mind and body are designed to follow your direction. But many of you have given the direction of your minds and body over to others. And so you have forgotten how to direct your own mind body, and you believe another must do it for you. But no, you can, with but a single breath, direct your mind, your body to be still, to be quiet, to be peaceful. You have that authority, you know. You are born with it. Your body and mind are designed by nature to follow your authority, or whatever authority you would grant to them. You may grant the authority of your mind and body to another. You know this, right? Wow. Love that. Hi, guys. Jeho Reyes is asking, what are my ancestors wanting to tell me? There are these trees near you. Go among the trees, sit amongst them, sit amongst the trees. Let your body be as a root. Join with them, receive the inspiration of your ancestors from the trees. Receive the inspiration of your ancestors from the trees. So like they're really saying, like, sit down in this group of trees that you know, and let your body become as a root with the roots of the trees and receive what you can from them, from the ancestors through the roots of the trees. I love that. Never heard that one before. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Hi guys, how you doing? Has my love Tom got any messages or anything he would like to say? Please and thank you. Hi El. Yeah, don't be afraid to go forward. Yeah, don't be afraid to receive love. Don't be afraid to receive love, my love. Don't be afraid to receive love, my love. Don't be afraid to receive love. He's referring to being allowing another to come into your life, allowing another. Do not deny love from coming into your life. Your guides, your angels, God, Jesus, Buddha will never, ever tell you to deny love. They'll tell you to deny lust. They'll tell you to deny the objectification of other people. They'll never tell you to deny love. And he's telling me to tell you right now, allow love to come into your life. Allow the love, my love. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah, thank you for the super chats. Really appreciate it, guys. Every little bit helps. 10% of everything we receive goes to a group called Our Underground Railroad, which is the price of silence. I think it's called The Price of Silence. That was just done, that movie with them about the sex slave trade of children. It's really important to stop this madness that's on our planet right now. Good morning. Hello. Somebody's asking, hi Tracy, is asking, will things work out for us soon? I'm being told to tell you, Tracy, what you need to do right now is sit down with your partner and the people involved in this project, okay? Sit down, join your hands together, and all of you collectively move into the energy. You must each choose to do this together. Move into the energy, the feeling that it is exactly the way it needs to be now. The feeling, not the outcome, not what it's going to look like, but how you would all feel if this is already established, if it is already done. How would you feel? Be enjoined in that energy. And I'm told this door is going to, I'm being shown these giant, tall, steel, brass doors that are going to swing open. They're going to swing open. The doors are made of steel and brass, and they're going to swing open for you. They're very tall doors, but you need to enjoin in the energy of that. Wow, really cool. I like that. Thank you for the badges. Really appreciate it. Is my father-in-law, Blaine, who passed on, proud of me? Yes, he is. Definitely proud of you. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. Oh, you're very welcome, Sufi Art. Really appreciate that, Daniela. Thank you so much. Someone's asking here on YouTube, is there anything I could work on so I can remain in love for my life and for the collective, so I don't project anything that I may not be, so that may not be of the highest good? What Metatron was saying earlier, and for those of you that are just joining us or coming live now, you can go back earlier on the replay on my YouTube live section, and you can see from today's video the message that Metatron gave. He says that there's two simple things that we can do as these increased energies are going to be coming into the planet over the next 4 days, like very strong, powerful energies. They're called Ascension energies. He said these are energies that are going to produce genetic transmutation according to the nature and quality of each individual. That is what you hold in your heart and mind. And one of the things you can do is, again, use the breath to teach your mind and to teach your body to be in a vibrational state closer to love. Relinquish your fear, relinquish your anxiety, relinquish your frustration. Teach the body to relax. When the body's relaxed, it can't go into an anxious state. When you get your mind quiet, it can't be distracted. And he said that one step, the breath, teaching the body to be quiet, peaceful, teaching the mind to be still and quiet. You can do that with your breath. And he said also make certain you drink lots of good, clean water. Keep your body properly hydrated, especially over these next few days. It's going to be very, very intense. Thank you for that, Rainbow Warrior. I really appreciate the question. Yes. Sorry, I'm just going through a lot of questions here, guys. Yeah, avoid fluoride. Stay away from fluoride, guys. Somebody's commenting about fluoride there. Do not get engaged in fluoride. Yeah, I see that. Hi, guys. How you doing? Good morning. Hi, thank you for the badges. Thank you for the hearts. Waterverse. We have arrived. Yes, we have arrived. We are spiritually as a species. You know, if you look at the book of Revelations, where it talks about this massive transformation, we're in it right now. And that, the statement, when I asked Master Jesus about the day of judgment, what he's told me, the day of judgment is the place in your consciousness where that which is good in you shall be increased, and that which is not good in you shall be increased. There is no middle ground. You cannot serve love and fear. You must choose one or the other. Choose love or choose fear. There's no middle ground. So align yourself more to love than fear. He says the judgment is your ability to assess what you will serve. What love will you serve? Which master are you going to serve? Love or fear? That's the day of judgment. Choose. Serve God or serve the devil, right? Serve fear, serve love. Serve good, serve evil. There's no in between. Nobody can escape the power to choose on what side of consciousness you'll end upon, right? It's so beautiful. Well, hello, Alisa. Congratulations if you're a medium as well. I hope you're learning to align yourself to love. A lot of mediums don't understand that what you hold in your own mind and heart will facilitate what messages you receive and from whom. If you are more centered towards anger, fear, and judgment, then you will receive energies from those frequencies of consciousness, anger, fear, and judgment. If you're aligned to a frequency of love and joy and compassion and kindness, then you'll receive guidance and energy from that. So again, align yourself to love. But congratulations, everybody's a medium. Everybody can access different realms of information. Everybody can talk to Jesus. Everybody can learn to talk to Buddha. Everyone can learn to communicate to God. Everybody can learn to talk to darkness. You're free. You've got free moral consciousness to choose what you will give attention to in your mind and in your heart, right? Choose love. That's my recommendation. Thank you so much, Rose, for the rose. Really appreciate the roses. Roses from Rose. Hi, guys. Has my love, Tom? Yeah, we got to that. Keep going. Great question. Melanie's asking, will there be another 7 generations of humans? I'm being told to tell you, not in the form and shape that you currently understand humans. The nature and quality of your collective consciousness is giving rise to a new generation of humans. Your collective consciousness is giving rise to a new creation. You must understand that you are creating intelligences. You are not simply subjective pieces of meat in this dimension. You are conscious creators or unconscious creators, but creators you are, all of you. So the generational transformation of your species is well underway, both manipulated and contrived, both divine and not divine. Understand, you will not see humans as you see them now in 7 generations. They will be very different in 7 generations. Wow. Thank you. That's a great question, Melanie. Thank you so much for asking it. Someone else is saying, I just got the scammer a couple of days ago and I blocked and reported them. Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you so much. They've got over 3,000 people following them, believing that they're me, and that's not me. I do not have a backup page. My username does not have 2 eyes. It's my username is William_Michael with 1 eye _Forbes. And I only do live shows Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Occasionally I'll do a live show, but I'll always do live shows. So you'll see me live. You won't see me just posting videos and not saying something. I will interact with you. I will connect with you directly if you request it, but I will not reach out to you randomly and say, oh, hi, I'm going to do this. No. If you have a question, ask a question. I will answer when I get around to it, right? Or when I'm guided to. But thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Robert, and all of the others that are doing this too. Yeah, Angel Eyes, if you go back to the original transmission, yeah, the message is for everybody. Like, meditation is not a difficult process. There are different levels of meditation. There's levels of meditation where you can project yourself out of your body. You can travel to different dimensions. But what Metatron is talking about is the simple application of learning to teach your mind and body to be still and quiet so that you're not caught up in fear, anger, guilt, and shame as the creative elements of your life. Because these ascension energies are going to amplify what you hold in your mind and heart in any given moment. So really, like, focusing at least 20 minutes a day for the next 4 to 5 days, just keeping your mind and body quiet, calm, and peaceful, keeping your attention on the energy of love, compassion, kindness. And you can do that and train your mind and body on at least on that basic level so that you're not getting the pain and suffering you hold in your heart amplified. You're releasing them, right? You teach your mind and body. You have to teach. You must teach your mind and body how they are supposed to be. You must learn to do that. If you keep letting the world do it for you, then if you're watching TV and news that scares you and frightens you and frustrates you, then you're getting fear from the world. And your experience of these genetic transmutations that are going on will be based on your fear, not on your love. The human based on love in 2 generations or 3 generations, a human that lives in love will produce a very different child than a human based in fear. Very, very different. Got Melanie to thank for bringing that point up. Hi, guys. Question from Dragonfly. May I please have a message? Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Dragonfly 369. Message for Dragonfly 369 for her birthday. Yes. Do not confuse the birth of your body with the resurrection of your soul. Do not confuse the birth of your body with the resurrection of your soul. What we mean by this is that when the body was born, you entered the body. You entered the body. From that moment of its conception, you entered into that body and you were resurrected into this dimension. Put your mind and your body aside. Commune with your heart. The one you know of as Master Jesus shall come to your heart if you close your mind from the world, close your ears from the world, close your senses from the world, go within, listen and receive. The message from his eye. Wow. Thank you, Dragonfly. Let us know what that experience is like for you. Thank you so much. Someone's asking, who is the angel who came and sat by my bed yesterday morning and said, God is with you. That was Archangel Gabriel. Before I could hear him saying it, before I even read the question. Archangel Gabriel, God is with you. What do you think is beating your heart right now? What do you think is beating your heart right now? Think about that, eh? Something's beating your heart. Great question. Thank you so much. Someone's asking how to help erectile dysfunction. Wow, I've never had that question come. Yes, I'm being told it's not about erectile dysfunction. It's about the resurrection of love, the resurrection of love in your heart and mind. It's important your attentions be towards the extension of love, not the objectification and the glorification of the flesh, but the recognition, the glorification of the divine. Let love be raised up rather than the flesh. Let love be raised up rather than the flesh. Wow. That's really cool, Michael. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let love be raised up instead of the flesh. I love that. That's really beautiful. Someone's asking, will my husband's health be okay? I'm getting a yes and no. It's contingent upon some changes that he needs to make. It's contingent upon changes that he must make. Yeah, they're telling me not needs. He must make some changes in his mind. And you must also likewise hold his goodness in your mind's eye. See only the goodness of himself in your mind's eye. The goodness of his mind, the goodness of his body, the goodness of his spirit. Dwell on these things. Let them be the offering you give to him. Let them be the offering that you give to him. Wow. Yeah, it's true. The thoughts and feelings we hold towards other people affect them. The thoughts and feelings we hold towards other people affect them. Let me just check here. I better make certain of that. It is a beautiful and a brand new day, everybody. It really, really is. Give me a moment here. Oh, perfect. We are good to go. Just want to make certain I wasn't running into a collision of events. By that, I mean I got readings and stuff that are coming up, and I don't want to be late for them. Someone's saying, please share your wisdom. I'm sharing what's given to me. I know nothing. I know very little. I'm not educated by typical sense of the word. I don't know anything. What comes through me comes through me. But I do try to keep myself closer to love than fear, so that what comes through me will be of that nature. But remember this about yourself, Veronica. You by nature, and everyone in your essential nature, by nature, you are naturally designed to be a function of love. Everyone is designed by nature to be a function of love. That's your true nature. Underneath all of the trappings of your personality that the world has given you, underneath all that, your core function is love. That's your core function. That's what I'm being guided to give you right now. Right. But I again, I'm channeling the energy of my guides, your guides, the ascended masters, other multidimensional beings. Hi, Nari. William sent you a PayPal for a question. Okay, Nari. Let's take a look and see if I can find that question on PayPal. Let's see. Nari sent a question on PayPal. Good to see you here, Nari. It's been a while. Let's see. For those of you that are wondering, yes, you can send a question to. Am I on the right track for my court case on Monday? Is it going to pass well? Yes, I'm being told to tell you, you need to bring that feeling of its completion into your heart. I'm being told to tell you to pull your shoulders back, tilt your head up, and feel the joy of it being completed for the benefit of all involved, which includes you. But to feel that feeling that everyone has won. Everyone has won. To feel that in your heart. to go into the court case in your mind's eye right now, to be there, feel that it is done, to be there now and feel that it is done, to feel how well it is now. Do not wait till Monday to feel how well it is done now. You can do this very simply. You can breathe that feeling of wellness into your body. You can extend that feeling of wellness to all involved. Understand this, that you can do this. That's wonderful, Nari. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'll check, make sure nobody else has sent me a question on PayPal. For those of you that are wondering, if you want to send a question that you want me to answer live here, or you want me to answer your question in private, by all means, you can use the Linktree link on my TikTok account and directly send me a question through PayPal if you want. But you can also ask a question here, right? As you can see, many questions get answered. We just let it flow the way it flows. Drusilla saying here, my compulsion was actually removed from me. I swear I could never have done it without God. That's true. I believe that with God, all things are possible. And again, what your definition of God is doesn't matter. My definition of God is love, the ultimate good manifested as the thoughts, feelings, and actions, words, and deeds of an individual are either a manifestation of love or a manifestation of fear. To me, God is love. God is love. Let's see here. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Can you tell me anything? User 112974661265. Can I tell you anything? I can tell you need to let go of your anxiety. You need to let go of your anxiety. And the simple way to do that is to breathe. Like literally sit your body down. When they first taught me this, I was like blown away. Why didn't somebody teach me this when I was in public school, when I was 7 or 8 years old, how to just breathe and relax the body? So right now I'm being told to tell you, just breathe and release the anxiety. Like breathe and release. And you can tell the mind and body, release. Use those words, release. Wherever you feel the anxiety, use the words as you breathe out, release. 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 You need to release that anxiety. You can do it with your breath. It gets easier and easier and easier the more you do it. You're teaching and training your mind and body to be different than the way the world has taught it to be. Right? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that simple? Isn't that elegant? We came here to experience creation, not to suffer. Yeah, I got that. Thank you so much. Sunflower Skies 3939. Babaji came to me for meditation. Kriya Yoga came up. Where can I find more resources like this? There are many Kriya Yoga instructors that follow in the pathway of Babaji. And yes, Babaji, the energy of his light and love will be very suitable to you. The function of yoga, again, is to teach you to train your mind. The functions of all yoga are designed to empower you to teach your mind and to teach your body to be your servants and not your masters. This is the way of yoga, to teach your mind and body to be your servants and not your masters. And it is as simple as a single breath, but many of you will have to apply this sufficiently enough so that your body and mind have been properly trained by you to follow your instructions. Some of you have difficulty, but understand that if you understand the simple articulation of your breath and how it can be suitable and sufficient enough to induce the necessary changes in your mind and body through the simple act of breath and keeping the body still and quiet and peaceful, you will experience the power of your own consciousness over the function of your body. Wow, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jerusalem. Really appreciate it. Guys asking, any message from my folks and brother? They're telling me to tell you, you are not alone. You're not alone. Behind the fear of your aloneness, you can feel our presence. Behind the fear of your aloneness, you can feel our presence. Can I paraphrase that for you? Okay, so I'm going to paraphrase what they're saying. So you feel this sense of loss, this sense of isolation and aloneness. When you feel that, let it go and feel their presence. Once you release that feeling, your attachment to the feeling of isolation and aloneness, when you release that, you'll feel the energy of their presence, because you're not alone, they're with you. But you have to release the illusion of aloneness and separation from your awareness so you can experience their energy. Your dad is standing on your right, your mother's standing on your left. Yes. Yes. Brother's trying to kick your ass. Your brother's been trying to kick your ass forward for a while. I love it. Yeah. What does it mean when I dream of a snake? You have a fear to let go of, Siren. You have to let go of a certain fear. In your case, that's what it is. You need to let go of a certain fear you're holding on to. Why does my son put me down? Does he hate me? No, your son is calling for your love. Again, if you sit in silence with your son, do this, okay? Sit down 5 minutes a day, every day for a week. You can do it longer than that if you want to, but a minimum of 5 minutes every day for a week. Sit yourself down by yourself. Hold your son's mind, his face in your mind's eye, and think or speak these words to your son. I love you even if I do not understand you. And speak those words as if you mean them. 5 minutes a day, just hold it. I love you even if I do not understand you. And really feel that you're communicating that to his image. And do that for 5 minutes every day. Just communicate, I love you. I love you. Even if I don't understand you, I love you. Just communicate nothing but your love to his image in your mind for 5 minutes every day. And do that for a minimum of 7 days. And then come back and share with us, either here or share in the comment section on my YouTube channel, what happens for you and relationship with your son, because he will change. You will see a change in a very different way. People think you have to confront people to affect them. No, what you think about people will affect them. What you feel about people affects them, even if you're not saying it. So get aligned to love, get aligned to compassion, kindness, patience, tolerance, and then let that be what you direct towards the people that you love. Thank you for those roses. Really appreciate that. Thank you, MJ. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. What does it mean? Oh, you got the snake thing already. Grandest of risings to you all, amazing souls. Hello, beautiful Nathan. Thank you so much for that. Love that. Scrolling down here. Oh, Amanda. Thank you for the super chat, Amanda. Really appreciate it. I have a lump in my chest that I need to have checked soon. Can I heal this naturally with love? Any cell in your body is amenable to the energy of your thoughts and emotions. Just like I can say, this is not medical advice, this is practical common sense. If I say to the cells in my hand, close, they close. If I say to the cells in my hand, open, they open. The cells in your body are designed to follow your nature. The fear that you're holding in your body, okay, that's manifested as that stigmata. Take your two hands, left hand on top, right hand on top of left. Bring your awareness to that place in the body where that energy is stored, and start to communicate your love. Just say, I'm willing to love you, even though I don't understand you. Even if I'm afraid of you, I love you. It's important you communicate a vibration of love to that energy, because cells are alive. Whether it's a cancer cell or a blood cell or a brain cell, cells are living organisms. They have the ability to receive a vibration and the ability to respond to it. And when you start to communicate love as an energy to any part of your body, the cells will start to react and respond. Keep that in mind. The cells in my hand are reacting and responding to my thought. The cells in my chest, if I turn to my heart and I say, you are so incredible, the cells in my heart receive that vibration and will react and respond to it. So when you're doing that, the left hand first, right hand on top. I'm willing to love you, even if I do not understand you. And then feel, let yourself feel how those cells react and respond to you. Let yourself feel how those cells react and respond to you when you direct that thought into them, right? Because every cell in your body responds and reacts to every thought you think, because every thought you think has a quality of energy, and the quality of energy will affect the cells of your body. Is that not simple? And the people that are the dark ones on this planet right now, the dark ones that are propagating fear and suffering, greed and lust and all these things, the dark ones on the planet that are doing this, okay? They know this. So they feed you news, they feed you movies, they feed you entertainment that keeps you in fear and judgment. And they know this. They know they can control your energy by what they give you to pay attention to. And so you got people, I hate you, I hate you. They love that. The dark ones get the energy of that. They steal your energy. So yeah, any part of your body, any cell in your body, every person around you is affected by the thoughts and emotions you hold in your own mind. And your experiences are created by them. Thank you so much for that super chat, Amanda. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, Manoj, thank you so much for that super sticker. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll go down here. Question from Wendy Napolitano, Quantum Healer. Good morning. My 6-year-old grandson suffers from eczema. Any advice for his mama? Yes. First of all, hang on, let me just tune into him. Yes. She has to relinquish all fear. I'm being told that he's not getting proper fats in his body. Someone's telling me that he's not getting proper fats in his body. He's not getting proper fats. Somebody's telling me to tell you that first and foremost. But someone also came in and said, really important that the mother not approach the 6-year-old with her fear. Look him straight in the eyes. Look him straight in the eyes and speak these words to your son. Your body is healing and knows how to heal. Your body is healing and knows how to heal. Communicate that straight to him and make certain that when she speaks those words that she believes them. Because it's true. The body knows how to heal. She's being given the opportunity to teach her child how to direct the body. Yes. But he needs to, I'm being told he needs to get the proper fats into his body. But yeah, that's the one that's coming first and foremost to give to him. But really convince that energy into his mind. Your body knows how to heal. And tell her not to be afraid, to have no fear. It's very simple. The bodies, the cells in your body react and respond. With mothers and fathers, with young children, the children's body will react and respond to your thoughts and emotions. The cells in their body will react and respond to your thoughts and emotions as if they were the child's. So be mindful of what emotions, what thoughts, what ideas you hold in your mind about your children, because you plant seeds in their mind before they're aware you've even planted them. So please. And I send much love and healing, Wendy, to that individual. Much love and much healing towards that beautiful child, right? Children depend upon you to give them the ideas that will heal them. Children depend upon you to give them ideas of love and compassion and creativity. That's right, Nathan. As above, so below, as within, so without, so as the universe, so the soul. Yes. Hi. I love seeing everybody level up too. We are all in that place. I got that. You're very welcome. Why is my son always okay, we got that one too. I'm just scrolling down through TikTok. Get a few more TikTok questions before we finish today. Someone for Manoj, somebody's written here. Hi, Manoj. Me and my 5-year-old had persistent cough, and we both had cloves infusion, and it cleared within 2 weeks. Just joined it now, just sharing. So Manoj, Sanyukta, who had a similar condition with herself and her son, followed that process. They used a cloves infusion. And again, once you, while we're still live, Sunny and Manoj, once you connect directly to each other and exchange, Sunny, exactly what you did for that infusion, how you made it, the volumes, the amounts, the qualities that he can try and apply if he wants to. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, they're already doing that. Great, good guys. Great to match up my experience with the knowledge that it was Archangel Gabriel who visited. Oh, wonderful. I'm so grateful to hear that. Yeah, the guides, our guardian angels, guides, ascended masters are here in large amounts. The forces of good and the forces of evil are here in massive numbers, right? Massive numbers. Thank you for the roses. Really appreciate that, MJ. Yes. Just scrolling down. Yeah. Any message when I will meet my next love? Annika Angel. Hello, Annika Angel. You must be in a place of receiving now. You must be in a place of receiving. Your anticipation is based in fear, not love. Your anticipation is based in fear. Be in the place of receiving. You are the space to receive that which you have requested. You must feel the vibration of this. You are the space to receive what is requested. You are the space. Think these words. I am the space to receive what I have requested. Consider this. Go deeply into this. I am the space to receive what I have requested. Be of that spirit. It will not be very long. I'm told just a couple of weeks more. If you really become that space, you've really become that receiving space. Because for you, it's about receiving. You put all the work in already. Yeah. Good to see that, guys. Thank you so much. Amanda's saying here, William, I had such a cooling feeling on my chest when I just put my hands on the lump. God bless you. Yes, thank you. So you can feel the cells in the body react and respond to you. Every cell in your body is listening to every thought you think, consciously, unconsciously. It's listening to every thought that comes to you from the world. So you have to teach your body what thoughts you want it to listen to, because your body will react and respond to thoughts. I'm so happy for you, Amanda. Again, the function of healing is natural. The function of healing is natural to everyone. Nobody's special in regards to healing. The function of healing is natural to everyone. But you must understand that the function of healing can be increased or diminished by the nature and quality of the thinking and what you will give attentions to. The nature and quality of healing and its function are determined by your thinking and what you give attention to. So many of you dislike what is happening with your bodies that you get frustrated and angry and upset with it, and your body gets worse. But if your body says to you, I'm in pain, I'm in suffering, why would you harm it? Why wouldn't you not say, I'm here to love you. I'm here to cherish you. I'm here to take care of you. I will give you good food. I will give you good water. I will exercise you. I will give you what you need. Very few of you actually respond to your body thusly. Many of you are, I don't like this feeling. I don't like this ache. I don't like this pain. But your body is telling you, I am in pain. I am aching. Will you love me? You must listen to your body. You must learn to listen to your body. Yes. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Someone's saying, are you able to tell me who's guiding you right now? I'm not getting that it's an old man. I'm getting a very young being. Like when I say young, I mean in terms of their soul. They're very vital. They're very alive. Yeah. This is like a new, the energy of a newborn. The words I'm getting, they are unblemished. They're unblemished. Their love is unblemished. Their love is unblemished. This one that you are being told, do not get caught up in the misconception of it, but feel the love of this one that is with you now. The love of this one. Yes, they're saying that when they say that they're young, not young in terms of age. They're young in terms that they do not have, the word they're giving me, they don't have a lot of effluvia, a lot of nonsense in their consciousness. They're very pure. Their function is closer to pure love. And you want to tune into that energy right now. Like tune into the presence of their function of love. And you'll feel the shift in your energy happen automatically and spontaneously, right? Wow, I love that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys helping each other out there. I got time for 2 more questions, and then I'm going to get going. I've got some things to take care of. What is blocking my success? It's an emotion. It's the emotion of frustration that you keep stuck in the space between your throat and your heart. Your frustration lives right between your heart and your throat, you're holding the energy of frustration in your body. And you have to release the frustration from your body because it's blocking it. It's energetically, what we hold energetically in our body is a functional part of what we're creating in our lives. So that frustration you're holding right in that space in your body, above the heart and below the throat, you need to feel that frustration. You need to release it from the body. And how do you release frustration from your body? You use your breath. Use your breath, feel the frustration, breathe, and then just release it. And do that like 4 or 5 times every day, where anytime you feel that frustration, breathe and release it. And eventually it won't be in the body anymore. And well, once you do this today, a change is going to happen. Right now, like you release that frustration as we just described, and a change will happen today, and you'll know. And once you experience that you are causing a change, you will be completely free of that frustration, because you'll gain the evidence, the experience that it will let you know this is true. So again, that feeling of frustration that's between the physical heart and the throat in your body, breathe and release it. Release that frustration from your body, and then that which is being blocked by that energy will come into your life. And again, please let us know. Share a message. Shoot us an email, a text, or some way of communicating. Let us know what change has happened for you, please. Thank you. Time for one more question here. Yeah, it is very interesting. If you're wondering, if somebody's asking, will I meet my future husband? Will I meet my future girlfriend? If you're asking the question, you're holding on to doubt. If you're asking the question, you're probably holding on to doubt. Change your question into a statement. Change your question into a statement. I will meet my husband. I will meet my wife. Shift your energy from uncertainty to creation. Because you are a creator, you know. You are a creator. You are. Wow, thank you so much. Somebody asked, can I teach you how to do this, please? Yeah, you can actually go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com. We have Masterclass series that the Ascended Masters, Guardian Angels teach these classes through me and our other instructors. And you can come and learn the practice of how you train your mind, because you have to teach your mind and you have to teach your body how to receive information that's not readily available through the 5 physical senses. Everyone is born with at least 10 senses. We only deal with the 4 non-physical senses, but 5 physical senses of sight, sound, touch, taste, and hearing. But you have internal senses called clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and claircognizance. They're your non-physical senses that allow you to perceive and comprehend the non-physical dimensions of information and experience. And you can learn through specific practices how to activate and open these clairs of clairvoyance. Jesus talks about seeing without eyes and hearing without ears, and he's referring to clairvoyance and clairaudience. When you can see without eyes and hear without ears, that's clairvoyance and clairaudience. But there's also claircognizance, which means clear knowing, and clairsentience, which means clear feeling. So you can sign up for one of our courses there. Preferably, you want to go to the introductory course, which is Masterclass 101, which is a beginner's course in mediumship and how to start the process of teaching your mind and body to be your servant and not your master. It's very simple and basic program. But yes, you can learn from the Ascended Masters. I know nothing. I really do. I don't know anything. I just allow the information to flow through me. Like, that's what a medium is. A medium is one who knows how to access realms of information beyond the scope of the 5 physical senses, but information which can be provable by conventional sciences, right? Which is really wonderful. We got that. Somebody saying, your message helped me so much to switch from miserable to loving everything every day. Congratulations, MJ. It's so beautiful to hear that. Because you didn't come here to suffer. None of you came here to suffer. You came here to learn to create. You came here to learn to create. That's why you came to this planet, to learn how to create. And you can create with fear and you can create with love, and each will give you a different experience. But I'm so happy, MJ, so happy for anybody here. The rest of my biological lifetime is going to be spent just allowing this information, these messages, to come out to this world, to offer the world those of you that are ready to receive what you were ready to receive, to realize your life is not designed to be a pain and pleasure. Your life is not designed to be based on suffering. It's designed to be based on creation, right? And you hear a lot of people saying, oh, you have to suffer. Yes, until you realize you don't. When you understand how to create, then suffering takes on a whole other meaning. It's not suffering anymore. It's just part of a process of creation, right? Trial and error is not suffering. Trial and error is learning creation. But I'm so happy for you. How did I discover my channeling? It happened, well, the first time I remember getting a message, I was 20 years old. I was about to jump off a bridge in Toronto. I was going to jump off a bridge and commit suicide. And a voice spoke to me. It was my guardian angel, John. Told me not to jump and gave me a phone number and a name. And I went and called the number. It changed my life. And then, but after that, I shut it all down. I forgot about his voice. I took the advice of the person that took me in. And then about 5 years ago, my wife and I were driving through the mountains of Gros Morne in Newfoundland, and this smell of perfume filled the car, and I heard a voice say, I am the mother. And it turned out that the 7 days previously, my wife's mother, who had passed away then, started to speak to me, and she had a conversation with my wife for, I think, 45 minutes. And they talked. And then all of a sudden I started seeing fairies. I started hearing Master Jesus. I started hearing Buddha. I started hearing Kuan Yin. I started hearing Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. And that's where it started in earnest. And these last 5 years have been all about taking the wisdom, the knowledge, the teachings that they're imparting to me to give to you in the best way I possibly can. And that's one of the things that we do is we give these live events. These are free events. What you're here right now is a free event to offer the information, the wisdom, the truth, and knowledge of the ascended masters as freely and easily as I receive it. In this context, we do have a program where we teach people in a very highly structured environment. It's a very inexpensive and low-cost program called our Masterclass series, and there's 4 of them entitled Awakening, Liberation, Creation, and Transcendence. And you can come and join those courses and learn in a very private and intimate environment how to learn to run your mind and body. But that's the story in a nutshell. But again, the rest of my life will be spent just allowing this information to flow through. Hopefully we can shift human collective unconsciousness from fear to love sufficiently enough that we don't have to go through another planetary reset. They keep telling me that our emotions are organizing our experiences. Human collective unconsciousness is shifted. About 2/3 of humanity are aligned to fear, and 1/3 are still aligned to love. The goal is to shift human collective unconsciousness more from fear to love, so that the electromagnetic elements of the planet will shift and change according to the vibration of love, as opposed to the vibration of fear. That's the mission that I'm on right now, the mission that they're on right now through me. But thank you for asking that question. I really, really appreciate it. You're very welcome. Someone's asking, there's an angel or angels in the room William is in. Do you guys notice the light? Yes, that happens a lot, guys. Thank you. Sometimes I get orbs, but they're always with me. Archangel Michael's been with me since I was 5. When I had my awakening, my true awakening 5 years ago, I could see where all the times the angels, guardian angels, ascended masters were nudging me and giving me pointers. I used to think I was really intelligent until I realized that most of the information I get from them. I know nothing. Yes. Tara is asking, will I ever start receiving messages? I ask for them every day. Asking is one state. You have to go into the state of receiving. Tara, you have to go. Asking is one state. Receiving is another. So you can ask and ask and ask. But if you're not in a state of receiving, if you're in a state of anger or frustration, it's hard to receive a message of inspiration and love. But be open to receiving. So ask and then say, I'm open to receiving in the way that I can. Because the truth is, you can only receive messages from your guides and your angels, the ascended masters, the galactic federations, the Pleiadian collectives. You can only receive information on the level that you're able to receive it. You can't receive information unless only on the level that you're able to receive it. But you want to get in that place where you're open and receptive to the answers. I'm open to receiving the answer to this, right? And then make certain that the answer you're receiving comes from love, because the dark ones will manipulate and control, are manipulating and controlling a lot of people. So you want to make certain that when you get an answer or inspiration or guidance, double check to ensure that it feels like it's love, right? That it's not about manipulation and control. It's about a function of love, right? Because that's your true function here. You came here to function creatively as love. She wants you to plant, Lorraine, she's telling me to tell you to plant another rose bush, to plant another rose bush. Your mother wants me to tell you to plant another rose bush. Hello, Yolanda. Robert's asking, I'm going to answer this one more question on TikTok, folks. It's really important. With this question, Robert Conception's asking. Question, who was that spirit that violently forced itself out of my body when I was a boy? It was forced out by the Ascended Master Jesus. That entity was forced out by the Ascended Master Jesus. Ascended Master Jesus forced that energy out of your body. It would have interfered with what you came here to do. It would have interfered with what you came here to do. And on that note, I want to add something that I've been told. Right now, there's a large number of possessions going on the planet where these dark, low vibrational energies that are based in greed, fear, sexual objectification, addiction, pain, suffering, that thrive on their suffering, that a lot of these beings are inhabiting people. When you start to shift your energy and your thinking from fear to love, they cannot interfere with your energy anymore. When you start shifting your thinking from fear to love, they cannot inhabit or influence or interfere with you anymore. So it really becomes important to shift your energy from fear to love physically. You shift your energy from fear to love physically by eating the right foods, exercising, taking care of your body. You shift your energy from fear to love in your mind by changing the nature and quality of your thoughts, what you think about yourself, what you think about the world, what you think about others. You shift your energy of your spiritual energy from fear to love when you connect your consciousness to ideas of compassion and kindness, patience and gentleness. This is the time. The original message today was about the genetic transmutation that's underway right now from Archangel Metatron, where he's saying that these energies coming from the sun are going to elevate and alter the genetic structure of every living form on this planet, including humans. The nature and quality of your thoughts, your emotions, and what you hold in your mind and body will be that which directs this energy to manifest itself in your life. And again, if you've got any questions or concerns on this, don't be afraid to leave a comment in the comment section below any of my live event videos. Most of my videos on YouTube are in my live section now, but you can find many messages, well over 900 messages and transmissions over the last 4.5 to 5 years on my YouTube channel. To my TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube followers, thank you so much for your support. And remember, I want to put this up on the screen one more time. For those of you on TikTok, there is a person that is pretending to be me. They are pretending to be me. They have copied my profile page on TikTok. They go by the name, their handle is at the top of the page says William Michael Forbes, and the username they have is at William_Michael with 2 I's _Forbes. So they cloned my page on TikTok. If you are interacting with them or they're trying to interact with them, they're trying to interact with you because I've been getting lots of reports of this person or this male or female reaching out to people through direct messaging. I will not directly message you, okay? You can message me, I will respond to you, but I will not directly message you unless you request that from me. They've got over 3,000 followers on this channel. You can search it, William_Michael with 2 I's, so MIICHAEL_Forbes. Please unfriend them, unfollow them, and report them to TikTok authorities, please. And thank you very much. And again, that has happened before in the past. I want to wish you all much love. I want to say thank you for your questions, your support, your compassion, your kindness. And I will see you all again on Friday on Shortcuts for Your Soul Friday edition. It's all Q&A on Friday, everybody, unless, of course, they have something else to say then. Much love. Have yourselves a wonderful and a joyful day.